As loud as I am?
Yes, that's a good idea. Lisa, you can have these. Just $1,500
I just
each.
can't pinch this. How do you pinch this?
$1,500 each.
that
Do
better?
I have any takers?
Is that better?
Becky.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me? I'm the loudest person in this room. At least when Brian Brushwood called on his magic show, and he said, hey, I need the loudest girl in this room. 800 people pointed to me screaming, Lisa.
You're
so
the loudest chick in this place.
I wasn't the loudest chick in the room at that particular moment because all these other people were screaming my name.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So, yeah, I'm still the loudest person. That's why they make me shut my door, and they actually insulated my office. And sometimes you can still hear me through the glass. Right?
Right.
So hi, everybody. Happy New Year. No, I'm louder than Liz.
Liz is learning. She's studying. She's a Padawan learner.
She's trying to be as loud as me, but
Someday
she's not
she will
quite
be
there.
as good. Watch this. You ready? Look, watch.
Wow. Is that your new toy?
Yeah, baby.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, baby.
It's round. It's very round. Is it functional, though? I mean, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course, it's a computer. It doesn't really have to be any shape.
Yeah, but would that work for our editors?
Yeah, because it's small.
But is it powerful?
Oh, well, yes, it is. The problem is, I don't know if we're going to continue to use OS 10. I think we're moving to...
We have the ability for cross-platform.
He's not shaking it. Well, yeah, he did shake it.
I guess we could. You could put Windows on this.
I'm seeing the please don't shake it. What are you doing shaking
Why
it?
not?
Oh. Little things break inside.
No, it's solid state. There is not a moving part in here, actually.
As it falls off of his lap onto the ground and shatters in 50,000 pieces.
That would be sad.
That would be Leo's luck, and he'd be like, okay, who's willing to give me their next one?
You know what the saddest thing would be is if I put it here and Ozzy peed on it.
He would not pee on it. It's inside. You'd have to set it outside the studio door, and then he would.
Ozzy's stretching. He's doing downward dog.
We do have a dog on the set.
Come on.
Oh, my gosh. So, wow, we haven't done an Inside Twit in a while. It's been a busy, we haven't done it since last year.
Last
Seems
time
like it's been
we
forever.
were here, we introduced Mike Elgin to the world.
We did, and since then we lost some people, but you know, that happens.
I has quit since we were here last, but Tom we'd already announced Tom's departure.
Yes.
Who else? That's it.
Well, you know, now...
You know, it kind of bugs me because people go, oh my God, you've lost 2 people. Whatever will happen. You understand there's, how many hosts total?
Oh, we
40?
have 40, 50 hosts.
It's kind of a disservice to Andy Anatko and Renee Ritchie and Paul Thurrott and Mary Jo Foley and Steve Gibson and, you know.
Gina Trapani
and Jeff Jarvis.
Yeah.
Sarah Lane and no, not him.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it happens. Sometimes people move on and
no,
you know.
it's inevitably what happens. And it's happened
life.
all along. I mean, you remember the first hosts of Mac Break Weekly were Alex Lindsay, Scott Bourne.
Oh, yeah.
Merlin Mann. I mean,
right.
It's normal.
Right.
It's normal.
Things change.
In broadcasting, change is always the case. And
people have
business.
other things to do, you know.
Now, the biggest change, and I understand this is tough for some people, is the style of TNT has changed quite a bit.
Well, it should. I mean, the reality is that was a style that Tom had built for the show. So
well, he built it for Buzz Out Loud. It was basically a clone of Buzz Out Loud.
Agreed, and it was also changed a little bit with the format change when he went to LA. But the idea is that we want to continue to give the daily news and allow Mike to help create the format for that show
in his fashion.
In his fashion. Agreed.
And so what I've always said is that content is the most important thing we do here. We want to give you the best, most useful content. And I understand and I agree that it's very important that we do so in a way that's accessible and fun and that you want to hang out with us. And hey, no one denies Mike is new at this and it's challenging to say the least, and it's nerve-wracking. But Mike is getting better and better, and I'm very encouraged about Mike and what Mike brings to the table and what he's always brought to the table. He's a brilliant news guy and a brilliant analyst and really understands tech deeply and has done it for years. And there will be a group of people, and I don't know how many this is, who will say, you know what, I really want a fast-paced news style show like TNT. And those people will stop listening. I understand that.
Well, maybe not. I mean, they're still covering the top news. Then they're diving in a little bit deeper on the news, and then they're ending it with another news, which is something a little bit more of a spin of things you didn't know was happening in technology, and it's 30 minutes and less. So
what's new is,
so I think that's okay.
What's new is that the way TWiT started was as a punditry thing, where we would bring in pundits to talk about the reporting others had done.
Right.
And still, on most of our shows, that's what it is. It started to change a little bit with Windows Weekly because both Mary Jo and Paul break stories, and so we were starting to break stories. But my goal really was to continue to do the punditry and the discussion, but I wanted a news show that broke news, that reported, that found stuff. So another thing we should say is we're not done hiring for TNT.
No, we're not.
This is not what TNT is going to look like in a month.
The goal is that we're going to be adding to TNT. I don't want to explain too much about that yet until we know exactly what players could possibly be involved. But the idea is to have 2 anchors in studio and to have another person out doing reporting. And whether or not that's one anchor here with you know, possibly Sarah and somebody else in the field, or you know, Sarah and Mike in studio with someone in the field.
It's a work in progress. We don't know.
We're evolving it, and right now it's just going to take a little bit of time. And you know, I have to say that,
please, folks, if you don't like it, that's fine. Please don't watch it. But what I would appreciate is
give it a chance. I don't want to say that. I want to say give it a chance.
The nastiness. There's no point in telling me that you don't like it, or you don't want to watch it, or you're going to go somewhere else, or I hate you. It's pointless. All it does is create, you know, unhappiness in my, and makes, I'm worried that our hosts will see it and get unhappy. It's not valuable. If you don't like it, this is the internet. There's a lot of other shows, including Tom's. Tom's doing a daily news tech show. Please go listen to that. That's fine. It's okay with me. I hope you'll listen to our other shows, but if you don't even, that's fine.
Well, but I don't really want to set that tone. I want to say, give it a shot. Well, all I got to say is have an open mind, give it a shot, give it some time to develop, and then if you don't like it, go somewhere else. But don't tell them to go somewhere else right away. I mean, that's you know.
Well, I want them to go somewhere else if they feel like what they need to do is complain.
Agreed. I mean, if you're gonna
there's
complain.
No point. And there's real trolls out there who just really.
Right. We don't want trolls. We don't want you overly complaining. All I'm saying is give it a shot. And if it doesn't work for you in a couple months, then
it's really okay.
We understand.
It's really okay. I don't mind. I don't. It's not. No coercion. And I think a lot of people act as if we don't know what we're doing or whatever. And your feedback is appreciated. I really would strongly say don't do it in Twitter or on the chat room. Send me an email.
Yeah, you can send it to info@twit.tv.
Yeah.
Or you can send it to leo@leoville.com.
I've been doing this a long time, folks.
Right. I've been responding. I've had some people surprised. Leo and I have been responding to some of our fans, and I think it's important that we, we acknowledge them.
When you're in a public enterprise, there's a vast audience and different kinds of people. And we've been very fortunate up to recently. I think we were so small that most of the people who were watching were very cool, and we didn't have a huge problem with trolls and destructive people. I think part of the unfortunate side effect of getting bigger and bigger and having a larger and larger audience is you have more diversity in the audience. It only takes one destructive person, and there are a few, unfortunately, that we have in our community. So those people, I just say, you don't need to. Go away. Go bother somebody else.
Well, I like most of our community. I think our audience is great. So.
I say this as to protect our community.
Right.
We don't need the destructive people in the community.
No, I agree with that. That makes sense. So I've been seeing a lot of questions in the chat room. So first of all, I want to say that TN2, that you just saw our other beta with Sarah Lane, is going to launch on Monday. And it's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're really excited. It's going to be a short, quick update on the news stories that have happened since TNT, and then a deep dive into like one of those news stories, whether it's bringing somebody else on or bringing 2 people on for a quick opinion. And the beauty is it's going to be just a short 5 to 7 minute update on the news that happened that day, and a little bit a little bit more. So we're really excited to be launching that. And the beauty is it's going to rotate all of our TWiT hosts. We're going to have Mike Elgin, Sarah Lane, and Shannon Morris and Father Robert Ballister, and Jason Howell's going to be on it. So, and you know what? I might make Leo do a few of them. I haven't told him this yet, but he's going to do a couple in February.
Good, I'd love to. I would love to.
But
that's easy.
We just want to kind of make sure you get to see all of our hosts. Shannon's been working on becoming a host a little bit more on our network, so this is one opportunity for Shannon. So that we're really excited about that too. And I pushed the launch of Coding 101 to January 23rd. I pushed it out 2 weeks just because of all the changes. We've had a few unexpected changes. So I decided that it would be better to get Father Robert back and Shannon back in studio and have them have a little bit of time to get their energy back up because, Father Robert's taken over know-how in its entirety right now. And I wanted them to feel really comfortable about, bringing Coding 101 onto the network. So,
and we are hiring new hosts. We want to get somebody new on to help Robert on
yes.
know-how. We are looking for at least one, probably 2 new reporters / anchors for TNT.
And TN2.
And TN2, yeah. So we're a long way from where we want to be. We didn't really expect to be in this position. So
it happens.
If we had, we would be all ready to go, but that's not really how it works.
Well, yeah, and that's why I delayed the start of that. And we are working on. We do have a fitness show, a tech fitness show that we're looking at.
Yeah, that was Ayaz's, so he took that. I mean,
No, he didn't take that. Brian, we still have Brian.
Right.
So we are also
We should
looking.
make that, by the way, clear that the way it works in any business, and it certainly is the way it is with our hosts and contracts, is that shows they develop for us are our property, and so you can't really take a show with you.
Right.
While we can't say to somebody, well, you can never do a fitness show, we still have the rights to whatever that was, TWiT Fitness, and
right.
we'll continue to develop it. Same thing with a cord cutter show.
Yeah, I know that Sarah wants to do the cord cutter show. We're talking about that too.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. She has
right
some
now
great
we're trying to
ideas.
get some things stabilized and launching the 2 new shows we're launching this month. So probably in the next month or 2, you're going to see things coming out, the shows we've been working on, and bringing back the cord cutter show.
This is making them nervous.
I know. Would you put that down? Because now all they're focusing on is that.
Whoa!
Oh.
Catch.
Ready?
I really wanted somebody to chase me. Nobody chased me.
Well, I was in the kitchen going, what the hell is he doing? Running around with that in his hand. I would have come out here and chased you, but I didn't really know what was going on.
I know. No, if I'd said somebody chase me.
Oh, I would have been the first one in line.
Yeah.
But I think Alex Gumpel was closer, so maybe he could have done it.
Well,
yeah, cute girl would make more sense. So what else have we got going on? I should stop saying know-how is going to be with Father Robert for right now, and we have guest hosts. So we're really excited that he is lining up a bunch of maker guest hosts, and you will see that will continue.
Yeah, I think it actually,
for now.
That's what's a big opportunity with know-how is to do more maker stuff. We wanted to do more maker stuff all along.
Right.
So I think we're going to do more of that, which will be fun. And somebody mentioned Yoshi, and I think I will give you Yoshi's information, see if we can get Yoshi to come up here. He's very busy. He works in the movie industry now. But if we can get Yoshi to come up, he was our maker on the screensavers. If we can get Yoshi to come up and do a little making for us, that would be fun.
And the other change we did make is that Leo is staying on Before You Buy. A lot of people have asked about that, and I
want to.
No, well, he was always going to be on Before You Buy, but now he's going to continue hosting Before You Buy, which is totally appropriate.
Just until we find a host for that.
Well, I believe we want Father Robert to come back
here,
and host that, but you have to put on a TWiT shirt. No, go put your TWiT shirt on.
Where is it?
No, it's in the office. Go in there. You can't sit out here without your TWiT shirt on.
You see, I'm wearing my TWiT shirt.
And I'm wearing
She's
mine.
her
No, I'm not. I can't exactly change right now, though. So, yeah, Before You Buy will be continued with Leo. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Before You Buy, I can't believe it's 2 years old. It still feels like our newest show.
It's a great show. I actually really enjoyed it yesterday with the race cars, and that was fun.
It was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
So
it's actually doing better and better, too. Their audience numbers are going up and up for that.
Right.
Oh, and I didn't tell you this, but I really want to do Game of Geeks.
Well, I know. We want to do 20 shows right now, but I
Game
need...
of Geeks.
Okay.
That was good.
Well...
That was really good.
I need a month. I need 1 month to get things settled down.
No pressure. No time pressure. And there's this kind of expense. We have to build a special desk with buttons and stuff. But I just loved that. Was so much fun on the New Year's Eve show.
Yeah.
Hey, what are
it
we
was
doing
fun.
with our New Year's Eve show?
So
Cutdown?
this is what's happening with our New Year's Eve show cut down is that we are putting out every hour that we did it's just going on Inside TWiT, so it's going to be on
Hour by hour. Yeah.
hour by hour on the YouTube channel. But I am meeting with Victor next week, and we're going to put out little specials. And I'm supposed to take him seriously.
Why not?
We're going to put out the specials of like Leo and Steve drinking coffee.
That was
and,
fun.
you know, Brian doing his Bizarre Magic show with me screaming like a little girl on it, which would be hilarious.
That was awesome. You were so grossed
So
out.
awesome.
Remember that, Michael, when he put the pin in his eye?
Oh, yeah. I was screaming like a little schoolgirl. It was
off his
hilarious. And what was and I have to put out
Beer with Mary Jo.
Leo singing like the goat.
Well, that's already out. That's in NSFW.
No, but I'm going to cut that
Just a
one.
little
He
bit?
wasn't. I'm going to cut out that
I was
one.
not. I couldn't drink because I had to do 24
Okay,
hours.
Michael, pipe down. I'm going to put out that one segment where Leo was twerking on the ball because he couldn't twerk without the ball. I don't know what happened there. It was pretty hilarious. So you're going to see little cut downs, and we will put those out as TWiT specials. And I'll make
So
sure
that's
that we
gonna-
post about those.
That's going to be on a different feed. So the hour by hour will be on the Inside TWiT feed.
It'll just be on YouTube.
Inside TWiT.
Right.
And then we have a TWiT specials feed that is both on YouTube, right?
And you can download this and subscribe to
a
this.
subscription. I
Right.
hope you probably, if you watch TWiT, you should always subscribe to TWiT specials.
Always.
Because that's where, like for instance, the unboxing for the Mac Pro today. That's
and
where our CES,
coverage
goes.
is going to be there as well.
It's not a specific show. It's you know.
Do we have our first CES coverage up, boys, girls?
Yeah, I saw
Great.
it. It's on TWiT specials.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good.
We
okay.
should get a list, poor schmuck. I don't know. Is there a list anywhere of the beers we tried out, Liz Romero?
You need your laptop because we're going to do a straw poll.
I'm in this video.
So, or can
can
you
do
do a
it on
straw
yours.
poll up there? No,
Here,
I
give
don't.
me yours.
No, because I want my computer.
All right.
Get your own.
Oh, jeez, you just got the...
I've got a Mac Pro right here. I could just use that.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious when Brian soaked my kid. It was good.
You
it was
didn't
good
think
training.
that was so hilarious, did
He
you,
wasn't.
Michael?
He wasn't doing.
You weren't so happy
Oh,
about
it's
that.
fine. It was good. It was all in. It was all in humor.
Michael, show him your green TWiT shirt. That's nice. Oh, somebody brought me my laptop.
Yay. So here's the thing. Just so everybody knows that if we don't hit our goal on the bobbleheads, we're not going to get them. So if you go to Teespring, that's TEESPRING.com/TWiT, we still have bobbleheads. We're only halfway to our 300 goal to do another round of bobbleheads. And we have one more week left on this. So
Okay, that looks...
if you're really missing your Leo
Wow.
bobblehead, you
I
need to
think
sign
pretty much
up for this
everybody who
now.
wanted one got one.
Well, that was the first round.
Creepy, though.
It does look creepy. You don't think
It's-
that looks like me? Why do you think that looks creepy, Michael?
Because it's shiny.
It's shiny.
So
And
my
I-
son
and
thinks they're creepy
Those
because
teeth
it's shiny.
Look creepy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So here's what I want. No, gentle, Michael. Don't be mean to the bobblehead.
Chucky.
Okay. So here's the you got a straw
Okay,
poll up?
I got the straw poll up. What's the question?
Here's the question. I was thinking of doing a TWiT like throw. I thought that would be fun, a little blanket.
Like the 49. Somebody
Like
sent
a-
us a picture of himself in front of his 49er blanket and said,
a Green
I'd
Bay
sure like that to be a TWiT blanket instead.
I'm a Green Bay fan.
So we were thinking of, a TWiT blanket. I thought it would be fun. It's winter. It's kind of cold outside. Or a TWiT hoodie. Now, we're going to do both, but you guys tell me what you want first. So a TWiT blanket or a TWiT hoodie. I'm going to keep this simple.
What do we
There's
call these?
two.
One time only a special offer?
It's going to be a one-time only 30-day special offer. So if you don't want the bobblehead, that's okay.
One is a blanket, a TWiT cozy. I'm going to give some little cell
No,
copy.
I don't want a cozy. I want a blanket or a
You have to
Can the
listen
blanket
to
be?
Mom.
Okay.
Ah! Can the blanket be cozy?
Okay, it can be a cozy
Cozy.
blanket.
TWiT. Throw rug or blanket?
Blanket.
It's a throw rug.
This
Not a-
is how this.
No, a throw blanket. They're
Okay.
shorter.
What's the other one?
A hoodie.
You should always
Okay, what
listen to
else?
Mom.
That's two. What else?
That's it.
Wait a minute. How about a TWiT poncho?
What about 20?
No. Okay. They said a beer mug. I say a beer mug.
TWiT
That's
stein.
it. A TWiT stein.
A TWiT
Now you have 3.
beer
No. Shh.
stein. Okay.
That's it.
Straw poll. Strawpoll.me/9923665. Again, that number is 99365. Vote now. By the way, Dan
99.
Dirks was here, the creator of the straw poll,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and he was at our New Year's Eve party. What did he say? How many unique hits was he getting now? Like 31 million a month? Not just us.
I cannot believe that the beer stein is almost beating the hoodie.
What should our next limited edition be?
Just look at that.
Cozy TWiT blankie, a TWiT hoodie, a TWiT poncho, or a TWiT beer stein?
Well, I think it's the hoodie. It looks
We've
like
done
it's
hoodies
just
before. Now
the
it's
beer
neck and neck.
stein's pretty much stacking up. I'm kind of
I
surprised.
don't think people want the cozy TWiT blankie.
Oh, all right.
You have to see if they want to.
See, you called it something silly. We were like going to go for the man style, the
I
dude
shouldn't have
blanket.
said blankie. Was blankie
Yeah,
the
what's
wrong
with a
word?
blankie? I'd be running from a blankie.
All right, make it a blanket.
A blanket is a little blanket.
No.
A blanket is a lady blanket.
What?
TWiT Stadium blanket. There you go.
Yeah, everybody's using straw poll now. In fact, I think Dan wants to monetize it.
All right, so a TWiT hoodie. One.
I don't know. I don't.
So
like
we're gonna
these.
well, you didn't. That's. So what we're going to do is we want people to submit designs, and we're gonna do a 99 design campaign again. And they can go.
We're still voting. Go on in there.
So-
I'm sorry.
Let me send you the link, Leo.
73779er19er44. It's strawpoll.me/992365. Here's how you remember it. 99 Designs is going to do it 365 days a year. 992-365.
A Valentine's item. We are
Oh.
We are 95% male audience.
So this is something that the gals could give their loved boys.
It will be a zip-up hoodie. I don't do hoodies unless it's a zip-up hoodie. I don't like them to pull over my
kind of
head.
hoodie? Oh, like
There will be a
pullover.
hoodie with a zip-up.
Yeah. I think hoodie implies zip up, right?
No, a hoodie just implies it's got a hoodie.
Got a hood.
Yeah, so no, there will be zipper hoodies only.
Zip hoodies.
I cannot stand them if they don't have a zipper. Because then it like gets stuck over your head.
I think a
It's
beer
terrible.
stein with John C. Dvorak's profile on it.
No.
Heavy duty or lightweight? Arctic or Southern California? What kind of hoodie?
What,
Lightweight. We wouldn't
What are
do
you
it.
talking about?
He wants to
Arctic
know
or what?
If we're going to do like a stuffed.
I'm not going to do a thick hoodie.
The bobble.
Are you
Wait a minute.
crazy? They're
If
going to
your
be like a
bobblehead
nice...
arrived broken, send an email to Glenn@twit.tv and we will
And that's
absolutely
2 N's.
get you 2 N's.
Glenn
GLENN,
at twit.tv. He'll
twit.tv. And I'm sorry Teespring did not respond. They usually have very good customer service.
Oh, we'll make sure they
But
respond.
please,
Ooh, an Aussie blanket.
send it to Glenn@twit.tv with support@teespring.com. You will get another one if I have to come to your house myself and pose for you.
We actually have a few here. If you don't get a new one, we'll make sure we sign one and send it to you.
If we have to order 300 more, we will get you a new one.
Wait, what?
So yeah,
Should I
sent
start
you...
the poll over?
No,
and
it's
make
fine.
it a fleece?
No, it's done.
I'm wearing a fleece.
No, we're going to do a zip-up hoodie. We want to make it affordable.
What
And-
about a TWiT dog
Aussie fan.
blanket?
Aussie hat.
No.
You know,
We can do... Sorry, the
sweater,
hoodie
A
won.
dog sweater.
We don't get to go. We didn't like the results. We're doing another straw
No, it's
poll.
very close. It's not even over.
Let me see.
It's 130 votes for TWiT hoodie, 118 for TWiT beer stein. Blanky did lose out, I'm sorry to say, 60. And nobody wanted a poncho.
What a surprise.
It's a poncho.
It's kind of like a hoodie with no
Specify
arms.
that it wasn't a Sears poncho, it was a real poncho.
So come on, get in there and vote. I want to see 500 votes before we close it.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm supposed
doubt
to. I'm
me?
supposed to. You know.
Do you doubt me?
It's more fun if I contradict you. That's ridiculous.
More fun for whom?
for me.
Yeah, not for me. More fun for me.
just giving them crap because it's fun. So I think
Join the club.
So I sent you the link for 99 Designs. If you want to submit your design, you're going to get paid for it. So their designers are
You can
brainstorming.
only vote once. If you've already voted, yeah.
Michael, get in there and vote for my blankie.
Fine. If you want to buy something. What's happening?
Leo's being a dork. No, no.
What
no,
about individual show items?
Not on Teespring.
You don't want to have like a Security Now shirt at some point, like
I would love that in the TWiT
TNO,
store.
except the
In our
explainer
TWiT
in
store, I
chief.
would love that.
Yeah.
We could do something with you again. I mean, we just did this.
Can we expect shows to be more punctual? Yeah, I think we're going to try really hard
We
to
are.
be out by 4.
The
for
goal
sure.
is that TNT is going to start at 10. TNT is going to start at 4. Now, what happens in the middle, I have no guarantees on, but the goal is...
Well, but I'm going to start our show at 11, and then the problem is sometimes shows run long, so it makes it a little difficult, that middle show. But we're going to
Our goal is to get things to start on time and end on time, but we'll do...
I know you guys are so...
Oh, go ahead.
Some of you are very OCD,
I'm OCD.
and you just want it to start on time.
Yeah, I'm type A too. So people were asking about the TWiT survey. Thank you so much. We had a huge response, and we will pull together some of the information and share it with you. I think it's important. It's just nice to see like what our audience is watching, what they're interested in, and I believe we got a lot of valuable feedback. So thank you so much for participating in that.
Straw poll, last chance to vote. We're going to close it out here. Is 992365.
I'm just laughing because someone wanted to know what happened to our last bet on the TWiT store. What are you betting
You
at?
won.
We both, well, I said I won, he said I lost, so we both dressed up. He dressed up like a girl and I wore the cat suit.
Lisa looks like Steven Tyler and Leo is fat.
What is
Thank
that?
you very much. That's exactly the kind of constructive, valuable input we really appreciate.
I think it's a joke. It's probably a
It's not
joke.
a joke. It's a troll. It's an ass.
Well, I'm going to take it as a joke because it's so stupid that it was just funny.
It's funny. Yeah, it's not unfunny,
It was
I admit.
just, you know.
But they've been booted, of course.
2014, Curtis Beat's asking about ad sales. It's looking good. We have a solid first quarter. We're really excited about, you know, what's coming on. We're working with a couple of new sponsors. We brought FreshBooks back. They haven't been
it's
on
nice
our
to have them
network in a
back.
couple of years.
Yep.
And, you know, a couple of other advertisers are starting to check us out. So we'll see. I think second quarter you'll see some new faces.
Those maker mats are awesome. We let them do those without taking any cut or anything, but it'd be fun to offer those. But maker mats, plural, makermat.com. At Maker Mats.
How about a TWiT lunchbox? That's a good idea.
Let's
We
look
should
at
do that
this
next
here.
time.
Let's look at Clutch Cargo's TWiT
I like that
lunchbox.
idea.
Ooh, a vintage lunchbox. Wouldn't that be fun?
I can make
So
it
for 99 Designs,
But
I
who
sent
would
you the
use it,
link. Could you
really?
pull it up?
Well, if you have it so that it like charges your phones or something like that, then we use it.
Yeah, if it had a phone charger in it.
So
I
there's
think
a,
it's
we
silly.
already have the contest, 99signs.com/. Do we already have a contest?
Yeah. It's on Bitly. Hold on. It's Bitly/TWiT Designs.
Help TWiT design some great merchandise for 2014. What is it? We don't know because we're still polling.
So you can submit a design if you would like. And here's the beauty is that we end up, not only do we end up buying one design, we actually liked a few of them last time, so we bought a couple others for other
good.
projects. So the odds are we're going to pick one, and if we really like a few others, we'll pick them and probably use them in our TWiT store or do something different with them. So please submit your designs. I would like something, I don't know, I was thinking something smaller, like make it either an embroidered hoodie. I think that would be really nice.
Or
something,
a little doll hoodie.
A doll hoodie?
How about a little hoodie to go with your little TWiT bobblehead?
No.
You could just zip it right up
I didn't
on
play
it.
with dolls when I was a child, so that
That's
wouldn't
the
work.
problem. Now, let me ask you, who do you think Ozzy favors in this trio here?
He hates dogs, though.
Yeah, but who do you think he thinks his boss is?
Me.
It's not me.
Well, I'm the one who feeds him in the morning.
It's
I
not
think
you,
that's why he's
Michael.
standing here.
I put it in his bowl.
Yeah, I won't make it a purse, guys. If we do a lunchbox, it won't be a purse.
I want a lunchbox.
So what else have we got going on? Are there any more questions?
Who do you think he likes best?
Me?
No, Ozzy.
Would you like?
I'm not the real boss. That's definitely shared.
$35 to ship via postal in weeks is a bit much. What is that, Loquacious? Was that the bobblehead?
To ship where?
I don't know.
Well, if is it an international shipping? I didn't hear that.
I don't know what they're talking about. I should go to my chat.
Where do you find your hosts? Was a question I just saw.
I'm usually drunk
under
in the bar
rocks.
over this down the street.
And no, not at the bar.
Whenever they're not here, I go down to Taps, and there they are on the floor.
I appreciate the support. Actually, we did. We found Aya's in a bar.
Actually, that's probably true.
It's true. No, I'm not the boss. We definitely share that. I'm not the boss. I like the idea about TWiT tennis shoes. That would be fun. Is he still calling me the boss?
He says totally is the
Well,
Maker mat was expensive. Okay. I'm
Well,
sorry.
let's just put it this way. I do what I say I'm going to do. So maybe that makes me like
Was
a
that
boss.
high shipping even to the U.S.? Because they were shipping it from China.
No, they're
Yeah, so
bringing
it's like
them
a $35 thing that they were charging $35 for shipping. That's a little
in.
expensive.
International, maybe. No, they came here, and then they shipped from here.
Oh, okay. No problem, Reapy. It's quite all right.
We can take it. I've got thick skin.
At Tech TV, the lounge was the bar down the street. We spent a lot of time. What was the name of that bar at Tech TV? Sarah's gone.
What do you think Sweetie doesn't count as sharing the responsibility? You call me Sweetie a lot. That's true.
Mommy calls me.
I do?
Yeah.
That's because you're sweet like sugar.
I don't know if the connection problems with Mary Jo have been figured out.
I think
Have
they
you
We
guys
didn't
got
have
them
any
worked
problem
out?
Today.
Great.
No?
Not using her too. She's on DSL.
She was on DSL. That's how we figured it out.
Great.
She uses a dedicated DSL line, and it works great.
Of course.
Next week, I don't know
You don't think it's going to solve it?
the situation.
Oh. So, but that does tell us it's cable companies.
Well, yeah, all the people who've had this
It's always,
are
and when she moved to DSL, it's better.
are sending packets wrong.
Right.
It's the symptom, and it's
Any news on negotiating with CBS? I mean, NBC Universal?
I ask them all the time. They're so busy with other stuff, but I'll keep asking.
It's just very a low priority for them, you know.
Well, the thing is, as I've pointed out to them, all I want to do is make them some money, and if they just give me something, and I don't understand why I can't get in front of the executives, but I don't let it go. I'm tenacious, so I'll keep asking. It just hasn't been high on my priority list in these last few weeks because we've had a few other things that has taken my attention away, but we're getting there.
You know, it's an interesting thing, Cake Interface. I think the safest thing to say is we listen to you in aggregate. So any individual comment, negative or positive, is not, it's just one person. But if there is an aggregate, an opinion, you know, that something is good or bad or whatever, I think I pay attention to that. So the chat room, we do get you listened to. You're not going to get listened to very well if you make ad hominem attacks, so, you know, towards a person. That's just not what I want the chat room to be. People, these are real people here. People are saying you break people's hearts. You heard their feelings.
Well, I think the chat room's supposed to be talking about the topics anyways.
The
I mean, this is a
rules-
little different because
the rules in chat are very clear. Do not make comments about the host.
except for this. I'd say this is the only
No.
time we do more of a Q&A.
No, that's fine. But they can't say Lisa looks like Steve Tyler. That's not. There's no point for that.
I thought it was funny.
No, it's funny. I'm saying it's not. But it's
Agreed.
But it's cause for banning because it's
It's
pointless.
disrespectful. I mean, just
disrespectful.
here's the thing: when you're in the chat room, you want to just be respectful. Just consider, you know, talk about the
it's
topics.
our rules, and we'll kick you out.
Agreed. Yeah.
And I always said I don't care what you say about me, and I won't kick people out for saying nasty things about me. That's fine.
Well, you probably
might
should
yell at
sometimes
you.
because I would rather you kick them out than yell at them. I mean, there's no.
I know. I
Yeah.
shouldn't yell at them, but I like ad hominem with an E. Look it up.
But here, I mean, this is the only time I think it's appropriate for the chat room to ask us questions, but just be respectful. That's all we ask.
Mutual respect.
We'll try to help you out as much as we can. Yeah. So is there anything more we can do? It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to try to let Gizmos
They want to know when
on.
they can email for tickets for next year's New Year's Eve party.
Right now. So next year, speaking of, next year we're not doing 24 hours. We're going to do a shorter program. Oh, that's totally for a show for you guys right now because he was dying at about 2 a.m. So I'm thinking.
Not. Wait, I resent that.
Wait. Camera on me. Yeah.
I resent that. I think I was going strong.
He was like,
and
oh my
fine.
God, I'm falling over. As a matter of fact, Justin.
No, don't spread that.
Wait. Justin and Brian were walking away from the stage at about 1:45 in the morning. And I looked at them and I go, where are you going? And they're like, we're going to pack up and start getting ready to go. And I said, no, you're not. You're going to get your butts right back up on that stage. And you are finishing this with Leo. And they turned around.
I was a little concerned about of just standing there by myself.
So this cracks me up.
3 hours.
They have no idea if I'm kidding. And I have this stone cold look on my face. And I have that personality. They both turned around and went right back to the stage.
I was fine.
Because they were like, I don't know if she's going to cancel NSFW. I don't know if she's serious right now. They were just like, oh, we better get right back up on that stage. It was pretty funny. So, Justin, Brian, I'm totally kidding.
She was dying. She was the one who says, we're over. We're done. We're out of here.
Oh, absolutely.
Not me.
I cut it off.
You, not me.
But the beauty is I have to be the heavy.
No. Leo was perfectly willing to go hours more. But you said, I'm not going on. I'm out of here. You could keep going if you want, but I'm done.
He was totally done, but that's okay. We can make it my fault.
Oh, you just projected you were exhausted. I understand. I don't blame you.
Not wanted to go home too.
I am the iron horse.
No, wait.
Not everybody is a
That's
Clydesdale. I am a Clydesdale. I don't go fast. I don't go fast, but I go clop, clop, clop.
I call Leo Iron Butt 2. Because he can talk.
Walter Cronkite was
He
Iron
could
Butt 1.
out-talk Walter Cronkite. I can't even say the guy's name. Okay, so next year.
So what do we want to do?
We're going to start probably about 10 o'clock in the morning with you and Steve Gibson.
That's plenty
We'll be
of
all
time.
set up to
We don't
go
have to
with
start
coffee.
at 4 a.m.
And we're going to end at 1 a.m. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Right at midnight, our time, we're
15
turning
hours.
it into
That's
a
what we'll
dance
do.
party.
15 hours of 2015. And then the year after be 16 hours. The year after be 17
No, it
hours.
won't.
We're good till 2024.
And 2024, then we have to reset. But let me see here. Wait a minute.
Wait. Stop.
I'll be
Stop
70
talking.
years old.
You guys will be retired.
We'll do 18 hours of 2018.
I guarantee you when he's 70, he could still talk for 23 hours.
I guarantee you.
So, but what I want to do next year is at midnight, I want to have a rockin' band, and it's total party time at that point. What do you say? Because I want to see Steve Gibson dance with Captain Kirk again.
We're going to do 63 hours in 2063. It's going to be awesome. We did the 24 hours of 2014. Next year's 15 hours of 2015.
I know somebody was telling me, oh, but you ended right before 4. And I go, but we started before 4.
Yeah,
so
we
that's
did close to 24 hours.
4 hours in my book.
Yeah, because I mean, it wasn't a full 24 hours, but it was more than 23. Hey,
Okay,
what
the
was your
day
favorite
after-
moment of the New Year's party?
Oh my gosh. I have to pick one.
That's what they're asking. Artemis
Probably.
was awesome. Artemis was great.
No, my favorite part was when you did the goat. I can't say twerking because that was terrible, but the goat was hilarious.
I thought NSFW was amazing, and I didn't realize it was a funny show. I thought it was a serious show. I didn't know.
Leo
It was
hadn't.
good. That
It
was
was so full of crap.
Okay, but one of the funniest shows they've done, right?
I thought it was hilarious.
You've seen them all. Yeah.
It was one of the funniest shows. Well, because they're both in here, and you were screaming like a goat. What more could you ask for? It was awesome. Will Harris was hilarious.
Will Harris, OMG.
I've got some dirt on that boy, but we'll stop right there. That was a fun New Year's Eve party. That's all I got to say.
He has a very shapely rear end.
I have no comment to that. Moving on. I think we're done. What?
What is
When
that?
were you behind Will Harris? I thought you were with Justin.
I kissed Justin.
I know, I saw that.
That's a lot of work to get to the lips with all that fur.
Yeah. That's why I won't let you grow a beard.
Yeah, no, I you know what? At that moment, I understood why you wouldn't let me grow a beard. There's a lot of hair there.
Well, I don't mind the beard once it comes in. It's all that scratchy crap for the first month. Okay.
I did. I asked Will, you been working out? You're doing a lot of squats.
Oh my gosh. All right, I think we are done, and it's time to go to Gizwiz.
Is it? It is. Well, actually, we're late. Any
Yeah.
last questions, real quick?
Hey, Leo. I
Yeah,
got a
no more
question.
questions about Will Harris's
Yes.
butt,
Who's
please.
that?
It's Alex at the board. We need to do a cash fly record for TN2. When would you like to do that?
Like, can I do it? Well, I should do it in
we
front
do it
of
on
a
PR40 would
huh?
be nice.
Yeah, do it.
Want me to do it right now? Walk over.
Why don't
Sure.
we have Mike do the cash fly recording? Do you have to do all of them? Okay,
Yes,
never mind.
I do.
Why?
I'm a trained studio announcer.
Okay.
I had to think about that. I'm not sure.
So the travel
could.
show with Johnny Jett,
Will was blasted.
we are still working on, but with all the changes that have happened with TNT, some shows have been pushed for February, March. So we're working on bringing in some other hosts, and then we have like 6 shows we want to launch in the next few months.
Whoa!
All right.
Best part was the balloon drop.
The balloon drop.
Oh, yes, Burke, love the balloon drop. Burke, that was a great idea.
Ozzy's looking at the metro right now.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be back next week.